right, let's get into it. Let's waste no time on the grind. Y'all know how we do it.
41-year-old asked me to come to Japan with him after hearing I was 18.
What's the creepiest thing that's happened to you guys at the gym?
There's this guy, every single time I see him, he smiles and he puts his phone up. Every single time. And
Like to take a photo of you?
Yes, and I've talked to the people here and they're like, he hasn't done anything physical, so we can't do anything about it. So they get lots of complaints about him and it drives me insane.
Do you pose when he takes a photo of you?
I flip him off every time.
I was doing tricep pull down.
My booty was not out. It was good for. There was a guy who took a picture and his flash went off. And I just ran to my husband and we
really
both
scary.
left the gym. I was like, I'm gonna go now.
So what happened?
My husband's like, which guy? I'm gonna go talk to him. I'm like, that is even more embarrassing. We're leaving.
41-year-old asked me to come to Japan with him after hearing I was 18. He was like, you're really cool. I'm planning a trip to Japan. I'll take you. I'll pay for you. And I was like, how old are you? And he's like, 41. No, I'm 18. He's like, that's not a problem with me. If it is too, I understand. So that's maybe the creepiest.
How was the trip?
Oh, I didn't go.
Oh, okay.
Didn't go. I was like, I'm so sorry. 41-year-old asked.
All right, my thing is this. All right, it's a microwave society about the 41-year-old thing. This is where guys fell at. This is where I want to speak on that for a minute. That's the situation where guys get to a date, and the girl absolutely has nothing in common. And they be like, well, I wasted my money on a date. I wasted my money dating her, and she knew I was. But guys don't do no vetting. Had that guy maybe vetted her, got to know her, talked to her, text her, and she got to be. And I want to stop here. She got to be more comfortable with him. Maybe she would have went on that trip. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about leaving a country and you see all these different, domestic terrorist movies where women are getting kidnapped, you think a random 18-year-old girl that you seen at the gym is gonna go to Japan with you? You don't get to know her. You don't get to know her name or nothing. At the end of the day, I believe she's telling the truth. And this is why I always say, let me know where your dating story went at. A lot of y'all see a beautiful woman or woman y'all attracted to, and y'all number one thing is, let me just take you out. Let me smash you. And that's trick culture. That's part of trick culture. A part of trick culture is to the fact where you just want to spend your money. You don't want to get to know the girl. And even when you tricking, I feel like you should get to know the girl. You could be tricking and a dude can walk in. You could be tricking and she can be a man, but you ain't ask her. You could be tricking, and all this type of stuff. You should be getting to know people that you sleeping with or you about to be intimate with. Matter of fact, you should be getting to know people that you allow in your space. A lot of y'all don't even be knowing y'all coworkers. Feel me? A lot of y'all don't even be knowing y'all coworkers. Y'all tell them their business. You tell them they bit your business and all that stuff. Share social media, and they really the ops. Get to know people. What's up with y'all? Flying girls out. And y'all just seen that y'all just see their social media. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all don't even know them. Like I was talking to somebody today. If I'm flying a girl out, okay, I knew her from college, or I used to live over here. I knew her from there, or I met her when I was, out in Arizona and we clicked and we had a good time and I'm flying her out. But if I don't know you and we ain't never had no physical interaction, why would I fly you out? Why would I fly you out? Damn, you can't get no bitches in your city? Nowhere near? That's a red flag. So I wanted to kind of speak on that aspect of the video first. Y'all just meeting women and get to know the people that's in your life. And as a woman, that's a huge red flag when you just feel so comfortable with a guy. You don't know his name. You don't know his middle name. You don't know where you're from. And then at the end of the day, y'all be wondering why y'all had y'all head bashed up, your head bashed up and you sex trafficked. You know what I'm saying? That's wild to me. That we at a point in American society where a lot of guys feel comfortable enough just walking up to a girl because I see you every day at the gym. And, we can go, I feel comfortable enough for me to talk about you can go to Japan or you can come to my house. And I even tell people on the first date, you shouldn't unless you know them from school or somewhere. On the first date, you shouldn't ride in the same car with somebody. Y'all should just meet each other there. Especially the way y'all not talking on the phone, vetting, getting no information, doing no background check. Y'all allowing people to be in y'all life too prematurely, and then when they rob you, you end up going to the upper room, or you had a close upper room call. Y'all want to sit here and cry wolf and be like, well, people should be nice. People should be nice. People should, walk in God's faith and walk in God's path. But everybody don't. You got to assume everybody's an enemy. Now, to this chick right here, and let's play this back real quick.
My booty was not out.
Your booty out right here. Her booty's out right here. So if you're doing tricep pull downs, she's lying right now in there. If you're doing tricep pull downs, bro, you leaning forward to do those tricep pull downs. That ass out. That ass out. Let's call it what it is. She has a nice body. Anybody know you do tricep pull downs, you leaning forward, that ass out. I've seen girls, come and look very covered up and still comfortable in their gym gear. They're not wearing yoga pants, and if they are, they got these big sweaters covering their butt. You ever notice in the gym, all the bitches with no ass cover their ass, and all the bitches with ass, all the bitches with funny looking ass and no ass, they have them out, and all the bitches with ass usually cover it out. At the end of the day, she should cover up if you don't feel comfortable. I done seen women have these type of pants on, booty cut pants on, but also have some baggy sweatpants over them. She like the attention. I'm telling you, you can tell the way they laughing at each other. They like that attention. That's validation. Women are talking about is creep, but they like, a lot of them, they flattered by that attention, especially in a world where guys not giving women attention like they used to. They say, well, we don't dress for guys, we dress for girls, but they love male validation. But they call it creepy and shit like that. And when you in the gym, they got women's only gyms, they got women only studios, they got women only areas in the gym. When you look as good as she look, you gonna look. And some guys like what they see so much, they can't take their eyes off of it. You gotta understand, a lot of this shit is primal, bro. A lot of it is primal. A lot of guys can't help it, bro. A lot of guys can't help when you find and they see something they really, really like. That testosterone is really booming. I remember it was a woman. Look at her ass. Come on now. Come on. I remember it was a woman and she was talking about she took testosterone and it made her horny. Women don't understand that, bro. Women don't even, but they do because they get super duper horny at one point in time. Look at her butt. Look at her butt. And I guarantee you, the guy she talking about came at her correctly and got to know her, she probably would have went. Because he was taking her to Japan. He had some bread. He got comfortable with her. At 18 is 18. He wanted to know if he was legal enough to leave. Look how they laughing and they giggling and she not even like really disgusted and stuff like that. This story is just for validation. This is why a lot of guys stop hitting on girls. And I'm not saying that the guy was right. Creepy. I'm not saying that the guy was right. What I'm saying is, look how they laughing and how they telling these stories. When you hit on girls and they give you choosing, a lot of these girls probably gave them choosing signals where guys are just go-getters and they're aggressive. You don't shoot, you can't score, right? And these guys go talk to these girls and they're like, oh, you a creep. But they tell their homegirls, hey, this guy at the gym, it's a badge of honor for them. Even if it's an attention that they don't want, it's a confidence booster. It's a confidence booster.
What happened to you guys at the gym?
There's this guy, every single time I see him, he smiles and he puts his phone up. Every single time. And
Like to take a photo of you?
Yes, and I've like talked to the people here and they're like, he hasn't done anything like physical, so we can't do anything about it. So they get lots of complaints about him and it drives me insane.
Pose when he takes a photo of you?
I flip him off every time.
So she basically said that every time a guy see her, he take a picture, which is creepy. I agree with her. That shit's super duper creepy. They should tell him, hey, yo, don't be doing that. He don't be doing that. In my opinion, I think that's super duper creepy, but there's a lot of creepy guys out here to keep it a B. A lot of, especially in the beginning of the year, a lot of people going to the gym, fake New Year's resolution. They go into the gym and they got no self-control. That's why OnlyFans is so popular, because you get to see what the not regular girl you see at the grocery store. You get to see the every regular day girl naked. Believe it or not, it's a lot of guys that prefer regular girls. And these guys in the comment section, oh, these girls are not baddie. And they don't, at the end of the day, every dude don't like want a baddie or the baddest looking bitch. These are chicks in a gym form without makeup on, and most of them I've seen them is very beautiful. But ultimately, it's a lot of creepy dudes out here. But you know why guys are creepy? Because they feel like that's working. Maybe it works for them in the past. And I really don't feel like it's no real correct way to come at a girl at the gym. My thing is, if y'all at the smoothie bar, you see her at the store up the street, or y'all both leaving at the same time, that's the best way to do it. But if that shot fail, you're going to see that girl every time. If you don't shoot the shot at the girl, you will never see her again. That's just the way it goes. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon. Peace.